Hey, it's David here from Freedom Founders. Today, I'm going to focus you on the exit. Yeah, the exit. The exit from what? The exit from what you're doing right now in your current life. Now, the exit to me doesn't mean retire. I hate the word retire because I think we've always got to be doing something that provides value not only to us but to other people. Right now, for most of you, that's in your practice. You bring value in a lot of ways. You bring value to the patients you treat. You bring value as a place of employment for your staff. That's great. It gives you significance. It gives you, besides monetary return, it gives you significance, and we all need that in life. We need a purpose. We need meaning. But here's the thing I see when a lot of my colleagues are trying to exit, particularly those that are in Freedom Founders, is once we hit their freedom number, that is the certainty that they have enough capital invested in the right places so that they can let go, they can cut back, they can transition out, they can slow down, they can sell out completely. Once they know they have that number, you'd think everything would be good, right? You think, okay, what else is there to deal with? I'll tell you what there is, and that is figuring out what their next is. What their next is, what the next thing in life is. Because even though people talk about retirement someday, and usually that's in as early as mid 50s, late 50s, but for many of our colleagues, it's turning into 60s and late 60s. They think about their retirement. Once they finally get there, the scary thing is, who am I now? I'm no longer a dentist. I no longer have this office place where I go and help people the way I've been doing it for 35, 40 years. Who am I? If you're not planning for your next, along with your financial positioning, getting to that point may be sometimes for some people almost a disaster, because letting go at that point is hard to do. You want to, your body says you want to go, but then you think, gosh, who am I? We all have to retain a level of significance and purpose in our lives as long as our body and our minds can allow us to do that. And there's many ways to do that. A lot of our members and Freedom Founders find that when they hit their freedom number, the next place they want to give back or contribute or be significant is right within Freedom Founders. As leadership roles, they're helping the younger doctors follow the path, to take them through, to give them the confidence and the certainty that they didn't have when they came in, but they've learned that, having a tribe of people. So being a part there is a great thing. Many other things that people can do once you have hit that point of financial freedom, but your next is very important. It's something that we put a lot of attention into in Freedom Founders, so that when people get to that point where they're done financially and they're okay to move on, they know what their next is. If you haven't been thinking about your next, it's never too early, but you might need help doing that. You might need someone to help you focus on what you're really good at, and finding out the things that you actually have passion for that you have never been able to explore before because you've been so dug in to the financial game. It's very, very opening. It's very, very freeing to be at that point where you can discover your next, but don't put yourself under pressure to do it quickly, because it doesn't happen overnight. You need the time to let it digest a little bit, right? So keep in mind what your next is. That's my tip for today. Figuring out what your next is. Remember, always stay focused on your freedom. I'll see you next time.